In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Good morning, and how are you, my dear students? I am Teacher Ella, and together we will start a new math period on today, Thursday, April 23, 2020. Bring out your books and your pencils and get ready to start this period with me. In this period, we will continue talking about charts and how to write data using charts. Our subject for today is Carroll diagrams. Before we know the meaning of Carroll diagrams, we will start with this introduction. We learned in the previous period that we can organize data in pictograms and bar charts. And as you remember, a pictogram is a chart that has pictures. This is why we say pictogram. And this is an example on pictograms. And in bar charts, we organize the data using the bars, as you can see in this picture. In this period, we will learn about a new type of charts called the Carroll diagrams. So the Carroll diagrams is a type of charts. Let's see together how can we make this chart. Carroll diagrams help us to sort data in a yes or no manner. Simple Carroll diagram has two groups. If the first group is labeled A, then the second group is usually labeled not A. The following example shows us in details what is a Carroll diagram. Example number 1. This picture shows a number of boys and girls. We can sort them in a Carroll diagram as girl, not a girl. This is how the Carroll diagram looks like. As we said before, the Carroll diagram must have two groups, and here we have two groups. And as we said also, the first group will be labeled as A, the second group will be labeled as not A. Here you can see that the first group is a girl group and the second group not a girl group. It can also use the yes and no manner. So we can say here, yes, she is a girl, no, she is not a girl. Here is another example about how can we write data using a Carroll diagram. This picture shows a number of girls. We can sort them in a Carroll diagram according to their hair. We can say girls with short hair and girls with no short hair. Let's see together how we can put them in a Carroll diagram. Here we go. Again, we have two groups. One group, two groups. And again, the first group is labeled as short hair. The second group is labeled as not a short hair. Now, how many girls have a short hair and how many girls don't have a short hair? As we can see, there are 3 girls that have a short hair, and there are 5 girls don't have a short hair. So we can also write this Carroll diagram in another way using numbers only. As we can see in this one, we can present the same data in the Carroll diagram using numbers instead of pictures. As we said before, 3 girls have a short hair, so we write 3. And 5 girls don't have a short hair, so we write 5. This time, you have to think in a way that we can use to make a Carroll diagram. Example 3. Look at this set of objects. Try to sort them in a Carroll diagram, and what groups will you make? Before we know which type of Carroll diagram we are going to make, we must take a look at the picture and at the objects inside the picture. We can notice here that all the objects in this picture can be divided into two main groups. We can find the fruit and we can find sweets. So, we can use a Carroll diagram to organize these objects using two ways. We can say that the first group is a fruit group and the second group is not a fruit. Or we can sort them according to sweet or not a sweet. So we can say the first group is a sweet group and the second group is not a sweet. Let's see together each one of them. As we said, we can sort them as a fruit and not a fruit. Here are the fruits that were in the previous picture. And here are the other objects that were in the picture and not a fruit. We also said that we can sort them according to sweet or not a sweet. As we can see in this other group, we can sort them as sweets, not a sweet. These are the sweets and other objects are not sweet. Now go back to the girls' example and try to think of another way to sort these girls into a Carroll diagram beside the short hair option. Actually, we can think of so many ways. We can sort them according to another difference, which is their hair color. As you can see, we have many hair colors in this picture. We have yellow or blonde hair, we have orange hair, brown hair, and black hair. We can also notice the difference between their eyes colors. Some of them has brown eyes, other has blue eyes or green eyes. This is another Carroll diagram for the girls' picture example. This time I sorted them according to their eye color. I sorted them into two groups. Girls who have blue eyes and girls who don't have blue eyes. How do you think we can represent this same Carroll diagram using numbers according to these pictures? According to their blue eyes color, we can sort them into 2 girls that have blue eyes and 6 girls that don't have blue eyes. Now let's solve together page 111 in the workbook. Open your workbook, page 111, and start reading the questions with me. Here is page 111 in the workbook. Question number 1. Rita did a survey to find out the types of pets her classmates like. Here are the results. As you can see, 13 students like rabbits, 10 of them like cats, and 7 of them like hamsters. We will use the data to complete this Carroll diagram. This time, we are going to make a Carroll diagram according to people or classmates who like cats and who don't like cats. Let's go back to the information again. How many of them like cats? There are 10 of them like cats. So we can write in the missing blank down like cat, we can write 10. And who don't like cats, this means other students who like the rabbits and hamsters all together. There are 13 of them like rabbits plus 7 of them like hamsters. So altogether there are 20 classmates who don't like cats. So in the other missing blank in the Carroll diagram we have to write 20. Now let's see question number 2. Sort these numbers in the correct boxes in the Carroll diagram shown below. We have the following numbers: 1, 6, 9, 12, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 32, 35, 39, 41, 46, and 50. We can divide these numbers or we can sort these numbers using a Carroll diagram according to being an odd number or not odd numbers. Again, odd numbers are the numbers who starts with 1, 3, 5, 9. Let's see together each one of these numbers. Number 1, as we said, is an odd number. Number 6, not odd number. Number 9, an odd number. Number 12, not an odd number. Number 18, not an odd number. Number 21 is an odd number because it starts with 1. Number 24 is not an odd number. 27 starts with 7, so it's odd number. 30, not an odd number. 32 also is not an odd number. 35 starts with 5, so it's an odd number. And 39 is an odd number because it starts with 9. And 41 starts with 1, same like 21, so it's an odd number. And 46 is not an odd number. Also 50 is not an odd number. Take a look again at the numbers. Odd numbers are 1, 9, 21, 27, 35, 39, and 41. Not odd numbers are 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 32, 46, and 50. Write down the answers in your workbook. With this example, we end our math period for today. Your homework is to do page 112 in the workbook. I am waiting for you to share your answers with me on the group. I hope to see you soon. See you next time and goodbye.